Before dawn touched the fields, a hard-working donkey was already awake. Each morning his steady voice lifted the silence from the sleeping farm. He gave the day its beginning and stirred the workers from their rest. He did this duty with patience, though no one thanked him for that care. Instead, he heard sharp words and saw bitter faces turn against him. They said his call was harsh and ruined the comfort of their sleep. Day after day he endured the insult and carried hurt in silence. One gray morning he climbed the fence and looked far beyond the farm. He thought where effort has no value, staying too long wounds pride. Leaving with quiet dignity is wiser than begging to be understood. There was no anger left in him then, only deep and tired sadness. He took one long breath, gave one final call, and walked away at dawn. That night, a strange stillness settled softly over the sleeping yard. Before sunrise, trouble entered while every soul remained asleep. There was no warning voice, no sound of care, no watchful ear awake. By morning, the owners found empty places and sorrow all around. Only then did they see the worth they had carelessly pushed away. He had not only awakened them, but guarded peace they took for granted. Yet wisdom often arrives only after gratitude has come too late. Silent forgiveness means ending a return that slowly shames the heart. It means choosing your peace and walking on with dignity alive. It means no longer waiting where love and value never answer back. Now hear two more fables that carry this lesson in other forms. Sometimes the kindest goodbye becomes the first step toward inner peace. Near a wide river lived a patient camel with a gentle spirit and a faithful heart. Each day he crossed the current to help a restless monkey reach the farther bank safely. The monkey feared deep water, clung to his back, and treated kindness as a daily duty. He never tried to learn, and never once thanked the one who carried all his weight. For many seasons the camel served him and listened to complaint instead of gratitude. When mud slowed their steps, the monkey blamed him for every pause and awkward move. When the sun burned high, he mocked the slow pace of the journey without any shame. Still the camel kept helping, though respect never once walked beside that kindness. Then one dry season the river sank low, and stepping stones appeared across the water. The monkey leaped away midway and crossed alone without a word, a glance, or farewell. He felt proud, and thought he no longer needed the patient back beneath his little fear. The camel stood in silence and felt the burden of many years become suddenly visible. That evening an old crane came near and offered a truth that entered his weary heart. Not every weight is yours to carry, and not each guest deserves your strength forever. He forgave in silence, not for the monkey, but to free his own burdened inner spirit. In a narrow lane a small sparrow waited each day beside one silent and unopened door. She watched an empty bowl, yet the window stayed closed and cold before her each day. Still she returned each morning, carrying hope like a leaf trembling in winter wind. One cold dawn another bird landed near and looked with pity into her tired small eyes. You were not born to waste your life before a door that never chooses to open wide. You were born to seek your sky, your branch, your light, and your own place of peace. These stories teach that kindness needs wisdom, and sacrifice must walk with respect. Forgiveness is leaving pain behind and walking onward with quiet self-respect. The one who walks away in peace does not lose, but quietly becomes inwardly